What's up, YouTube? I am Sean B. Stoller, if you didn't know. We about to have a good time tonight. Shout out to all my subscribers. Anybody new to my channel, I appreciate you. But this is an alert I'm sending out. This is a message I'm sending out. This is a message I'm sending out. You have to understand. Hold on, make sure my volume is right. I want to make sure everything is lit. This is a message I'm sending out. This is a grown man conversation only. Ladies, you can tap in if you want to. I love y'all. Beautiful women, huh? If you ever watch my channel, you get familiar with my channel, just know that everything I bring to you is nothing but good game. And I'm not here to put down anybody, but I'm here to talk about experiences. And just like the title of this video, grown men acting like little boys. Do you feel? You know, we about to get into that, huh? Huh? We about to get into that for sure. It's like in life, in these YouTube spaces, huh? On different platforms, YouTubers, podcasters, Instagrammers, whoever you are, no matter what social media you use. One thing I dislike, I've been saying that a lot recently, is how you got grown men out here. What is grown men, Sean B. Stoller? Anybody that's 30 plus. Because see, in your 20s, you can slide by if you want to say that. I don't, but hey, in America, you still consider to be a young man, right? But when you get to them 30s, right? You get to them 40s, huh? You're supposed to have some experience under your belt on how to conduct yourself, huh? You're supposed to have an understanding to a degree, at least for yourself. But I guess that's not common no more, huh? That's not really an understanding no more, huh? Yeah, we gonna get into it. Don't get I'm trying to pace myself because I'm really I'm not emotional. I'm just irritated from what I could see from a lot of these guys out here that consider themselves a grown individual. Huh? I don't talk about no street mentality. That ain't nothing, man. It's some real individuals and that's it. Because everybody in the streets ain't real. And just because you in the streets don't make you real, huh? Just because you went to prison, that don't make you the hardest gangster that ever walked. But that's a whole nother conversation. Do you feel? I don't care how many goons you know. I don't care who you know, how much money you got. That still don't count for your reputation. See, it's certain things in life money can't pay for. And that's confidence, bro. That's having an understanding, bro. That's having an understanding of your situation, how to treat certain things. Money can't fix everything. Yeah, it can definitely put a coat on things, right? Just like when you're off that Zaza, you in there sipping, off them perk 30s, huh? All that do is just put a blanket over the situation. The situation haven't changed. And just because, you put down people who less than, huh? I'm talking about a one man, huh? Or any type of individual that you feel like you can conquer them easy. That don't make you a real individual. That don't make you a grown individual because you conquering somebody that's less than you. That can be a woman just for the physical physique of a man. You know what I'm saying? Because if we go by what's said in the Bible, King James Version, huh? The man is made in who? Made from who? From God, right? So that means he's supposed to have that power to a degree, right? Being a man, huh? So why would you use that to put down others just to make you look good, huh? Because first of all, if you a king, right? Don't kings conquer other kings? Huh? But oh, my bad. You want to do that to a woman. You want to do that to somebody you feel like you superior to, right? And I'm not saying women is weak, but I'm just saying in general, I am speaking. A lot of these men out here, dog, a lot of these dudes out here, a lot of these individuals out here are not grown men. Especially if you saying you a grown man, but every time you get into an argument, you get too emotional. You want to get to talking about chopper talk, stick talk. Oh, I'm gonna go get I got 100 goons talk. Just because you can't handle a conversation, you can't handle being uncomfortable. That's man. Because you can't handle being in a room full of individuals that disagree with you, being on a panel where people don't agree with you, or if they do agree with you, does that make it right? Just because you in a group of individuals? See, one thing I do on my mic, on my channel, if you notice, it's mostly me on here. You know why? Because I need for folks to understand who I am first. I don't need a gang, a whole bunch of people on my panel, on my YouTube channel for me to feel like I can say anything to you, right? And just because it's 5 dudes and 1 woman on a panel, that don't make it, that don't make it justified for you to get reckless in your conversation just because what? You got 5 dudes on here, so what y'all trying to gang bang, huh? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna give you a story, right? I'm in my 40s, so when I was coming up, I mean, Jordans, I mean, they still popular, but back then it was extremely popular to have Jordans and wear starter jackets, right? That's what everybody was doing in the high school and you know what I'm saying? Elementary schools I went to when I was young, right? As I got into high school, yeah, I did follow the pack a little bit, but as I started getting a little bit older, right? Young teenager, one thing I found out about myself, I didn't like being like everybody else. I didn't like being in a pack with everybody else because I don't know if everybody on here has the same understanding of what I'm about, what I represent. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying that to say this. Jordan's was a popular shoe, and it still is a popular brand, and it still is, right? I didn't like to wear Jordans. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My mom couldn't afford it like that, but once she was able to afford it, I didn't want her to buy me Jordans. I like regular Nikes, casual Nikes. Now, if I would have been a follower, like a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying, in real life, I would only wear Jordans because I got family members who was brought up like that, right? So what I start to understand as a young man, a young teenager, I didn't like to follow the pack. When everybody's wearing Jordans, I was wearing boots in the Bay Area. I was in Fairfield, California for a little while. Born and raised in the Bay Area, Richmond, California, a little bit of Oakland, a little bit of Fairfield. But I didn't like to be what everybody else was. I didn't like to stand with other individuals and feel like I was just another number on the team. You know what I'm saying? Because what are we standing for? And that's why I talk a lot about standards, having an understanding of self. So if I'm in a group of individuals and people getting reckless, people talking crazy, I'm gonna let them know. I don't care how many people in the room. Because one thing you can never take away from me is my integrity as a man. And I'm not gonna stand there and argue, talk about some stick talk, choppers and goons and whatever else, just to get clicks and views, man. I always like to have my own type of way of how I did things to the best of my ability. And for a while, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't have a lot of people. You know why? Because I wasn't following the trends. I wasn't trying to be what everybody was just to fit in. Because I started to figure out at a young age, just being part of a gang, being a part of a group of individuals, and it's not beneficial for me. I'm helping everybody else out, but what are you doing for me? How is it beneficial for me and mine? Huh? So if I ever stand with somebody, understand this business first. Do you feel? And I know some of this gonna go over some of y'all head like a drone, but it's okay though. You're gonna get it one day. And hopefully it's not too late for you, huh? You know what I'm saying? If you're new to my channel, just know this. I bring nothing to you but nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration. I am Sean B. Stoller. Let's go. You know? And I really dislike this the most when I see a whole bunch of individuals just agreeing with something just to agree so they can feel like they're a part of something. But what the hell are you a part of, man? You know what I'm saying? What are you really a part of? That's what I want to know. Because I'm not finna stand with you just to stand with you. And if you out here disrespecting women just for you to feel good, for you know what I'm saying, if you some type of creator just so you can get your numbers up, I would never rock with you. See, I'm at an age, man. I don't need a whole bunch of people around me. I don't need a whole bunch of friends just to have friends. If you familiar with my channel, I have a whole lot of understanding that you have to have when you're around me. Because I'm at an age where, hey man, if we ain't beneficial together, it's no need for us to have a relationship. If you just a coworker, you just an associate. If we not tapping in on a personal level. If you a friend and you're not there for me in those critical times, then I don't need you as a friend. Because everybody can kick it with you when you up. Everybody is around when the party is popping. But what happens when the lights get turned off? What happens when you can't do things the way you used to? What happens when, you know what I'm saying, that opportunity is not there for you the way it was back then? Where your friends at now? Do you feel? Huh? Oh, and just to let you know, man, I've been doing this for a little while, so I don't have to do a whole lot of low frequency words. I don't have to use a whole bunch of low frequency words to get my point across. My vernacular is that spectacular, bruh. You feel me? My vocabulary is pretty, you know what I mean? Pretty good. You understand me? See, that's another thing too. As you get older, you should be able to adjust to whatever the situation is. I don't care if it's work related, huh? Relationship related, huh? YouTube related. Everybody, some of these folks on here, different plat crying about certain things, bruh. Man, switch up your game, man. What 50 say, man? You told what 50 told? Yeah, man. You say, well, no. 50 said they told me switch my style up and watch my money pile up. Do you feel me? But seriously though, you can go back to any of my videos, whether the lighting was bad, whether the audio was bad, my message never changed. You will not find any audio of me just talking reckless just to talk reckless. It's only to prove a point. And in life, everything you do have some type of tracker to it, especially on any cell phone, internet device, period. Even in certain cars, a lot of your data is collected. You know what I'm saying? So when you in your everyday life, you have to have an understanding to the point where you have to understand the situation that you're dealing with. And if you can't understand that, even in a relationship, I can't be with a woman that don't respect me. I'm not gonna argue with you all night. We not finna, you get out for a few days and come back. Nah, I would have did that. Yeah, if you met me in my 20s, yeah, I would have did that with you. But in my 40s, you think I'm finna kick somebody out or I'm getting kicked out and be gone for a week and come back with my tail tucked in? Nah, bruh. We need to get an understanding for us to continue this right now. I'm not going to sit here and act like a little kid and be crying about a situation. No, we're going to figure how to, for us to work this out together and continue our relationship, or we need to delete this relationship. See, I'm all about trying to figure out a solution. I'm not too much worried about what happened. If a situation occur, I handle it accordingly. But me getting irate with you, talking real reckless just because I can, to a degree, I would do that. But overall, no. It's either I'm going to deal with it or I'm not. That's it. Do you feel? You know? And this YouTube streets, man, is real muddy right now. You got folks talking real reckless about women, different cultures, want to speak on black folk, situations like they know everything. I don't get that. Because I'm sorry. Can't no other culture tell me how to be black. That's a fact. Just like I can't tell somebody in a different culture how to be that culture. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell an Asian how to be Asian. I can't tell a white folk how to be white folk. I can't tell Spanish, Latino, or whatever you are to be whatever you are. I only can tell you my experience and my lineage and where I came from and what I experienced. So I don't get that. I don't get how another individual from a different culture can tell me how to be a black man. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. But hey, that's the new world we in, huh? But that's a different conversation for a different day. I'm just very disappointed with grown men out here still playing these kid games, still talking reckless to the woman that birthed you, huh? Because no matter what that woman may have done to you, no matter whatever you're going through in life, especially when it comes to women, you still came out of a woman. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's biological or non-biological, somebody had to have you. You know what I mean? I don't know about, you know, uh, computers making babies yet. I don't know. It might be down the pipeline, but I can't tell you that right now. So at the end of the day, a woman has the child, right? So have a little bit more respect and passion for that. Now, of course, not every situation, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be comfortable with, but it's still a certain type of integrity that's required of you. You can't say you a grown individual and when you in a difficult situation, when you in an uncomfortable situation, you can't tell me you don't know how to control yourself. You can't tell me this is the only thing you know. If you 40 plus and you still thinking like you in your 20s, you got more problems than a woman, man. Do you feel me? 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 you know? Because I've been through some rough situations in my life. I tell you through all my videos. If you go back and watch mine, that's all I talk about is my experiences. But one thing I make very clear and very transparent is I tell you about what I did wrong first. See, part of being a grown individual, you have to own up and take accountability of your actions and how you did things the wrong way. So before I critique another man, before I critique another woman, I have to critique myself first. I got to check myself first to make sure I even have the criteria to speak on certain situations. Because I only can tell you how to be a man. I can't tell you to be how to be a woman. I never was raised like that. You know what I'm saying? So how can a man tell a woman how to be a woman? Now, a man can tell a woman what he needs from a woman, and she can choose if she want that or not. That's her option. But I can never tell a woman, "Hey, do your makeup like this." Yeah, I may see a few things on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? How to put the foundation on, but once we get past foundation and a little bit of what's that mascara or whatever, man, I'm lost. You know what I mean? Better call one of your homegirls or something, you feel me? Shoot. I don't even know how to do pigtails in little girls' hair. I don't know how to braid or nothing like that. I mean, I know some guys out there that can, but I'm just giving you my experience, my knowledge. So just like when I talk about other cultures don't shouldn't or don't I don't understand how they can speak on black folk business. I can't tell a woman how to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? Now we can converse together, we can have a conversation together for us to get an understanding together, but I would never be like, "Oh, this is the solution." You know what I mean? This is what you need to do. Now I can tell you what you need to do for us to have a healthy relationship. But for every man, how each man move, I can't give you that answer. Because what I like, the next man may not like. I'm not an ass guy. I'm a thigh guy. You understand me? I like thick thighs. I'm not the guy that's looking for the bubble backs all day. You feel me? I need something to keep me warm at night. Do you feel? You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And it's like I don't see how somebody else can tell you how to be you. Now, if you ask me for my opinion, of course, I'll give that to you. But I don't have the answers like I'm just a make all a be all and how to know, oh, yeah, man, you need to do this, blah, blah, that, because that may not work for you. You know what I mean? You might have a swinger relationship, huh? You might have an open relationship, huh? You know what I'm saying? How can I tell you how to have a swinger relationship when I'm not a swinger? How can I tell you how to have an open relationship when I'm not an opener? You know what I'm saying? So I don't get these individuals that's trying to critique folks like they just know everything. Now, if you tried everything and you did everything, I guess maybe you have a little bit more understanding. But everybody' lifestyle is different. Just like I made video a while ago saying everybody's struggle is different. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me a millionaire doesn't have a struggle. They do. But it's a different level than you if you less than, huh? Just like if a person making 100,000, you making 30,000, that person making 100,000 don't have the same struggle as a guy making 30 to 40,000. You know what I'm saying? A guy making 100,000 going to the grocery store, they can spend a few hundred easy on groceries. You making that 30,000, man, you you at the McDonald's trying to get the value meals. You know what I'm saying? You at Dollar Tree, you feel me? Food for less. No disrespect, but I'm just giving you an example, huh? You know what I'm saying? So if everybody struggle different, everybody relationship is different. Yes, we're similar, but what you like, I don't like. So who am I to tell you how to live your life? You feel me? But I can tell you what I won't accept. I can tell you what I'm about and what my standards are and how I treat certain situations. And you pick from what those situations what you want. I'm not here to tell no man or woman what to do. I'm just telling you what my experience is and what I agree and disagree with. And you pick for yourself which one you want to do or go. You feel me? And anybody telling you like they just got all the answers, man, you might want to get away from them. Because I'm trying to figure out what the hell you know, what universe you came from. You know what I'm saying? What universe you came from? Where you just got the answers. Like you just, hey, on March 9th, this is da 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 gonna happen. Go play the lottery. I'm gonna be like, you know what? What's the lottery numbers then? If you got all the answers, give me the lottery numbers, huh? You know what I'm saying? So I can hit that lottery thing. Don't tell me you don't know that. You know everything about life, then you should be able to tell me these lottery numbers then, huh? You know what I'm saying? I'm making a light joke of it, but just follow me though. You know what I'm saying? And it's just really irritates me when I see a lot of these guys out here, man. As soon as they get in a disagreement with somebody, oh man, I know 100 dudes. You know what I'm saying? Where you stay at? We stay in Detroit. Where you at? I got 100 goons, man. I got 100 choppers and 100 goons. I got 100 guns for you, man. So you got 100 goons, he got 100 choppers, man. Y'all finna just kill each other off, huh? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You got 100 choppers and 100 goons, huh? What, this is a Lil Wayne song, huh? You know what I mean? You the hardest, you 21 Savage round, huh? 21, 21, huh? You the hardest out, huh? I'm telling you, man. This is ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? And why every dude that claim they the realest, they say they know all these dudes, they got all these choppers, man. I'm kind of confused, man. So everybody just Rambo around here. You feel me? Everybody Terminator around here, huh? If you got all that, man, what's your community looking like? That's what I'm gonna ask you. See, if you want to get to the real, let's get to the real. If you got all this power in the streets, why your community look the way it looks, huh? See, don't get me started, man. You know what? It's Saturday night. I'm finna turn up. We turning up tonight, huh? If you got 100 choppers and 100 goons, that mean your neighborhood should be great. You know what I'm saying? Should be no crime in your area, right? You telling me you got 100 goons, 100 choppers, you got all this gang street, what, huh? You own your street block, stop sign, front porch. That mean your community, you should have no problems. You should be a low crime rate. You know what I mean? So if somebody Google your area, right? It should be very low crime rate since you got 100 goons and 100 choppers, right? And you guys out there straight fugazi, bro. What he say? Fugaga. Dudes on here lying, bruh. You got all that power, but you finna waste it on some dude on YouTube? And then on top of that, for these guys on the internet, right? You telling all your business. So now everybody know. The feds even know you got 100 choppers and 100 goons. So how gang are you really, huh? Man, miss me with that, man. That's why I can't stand with none of these cats out here, man. If I don't think you official, if you know what I'm saying, I can't rock with you. And even then, I need to check your credentials, man, and see what you really about. Don't show me no YouTube videos. Don't show me your Instagram. What your real life is about, huh? All these dudes, everybody a gangster, huh? Everybody gangsters and got choppers, right? But they ain't doing a damn thing for where they live at. So how much power do you really have? How many choppers do you really have? Because I guarantee you, if you got all that jewelry, if you walk through your gang, you know what I'm saying, crime infested neighborhood with all your jewelry on, have all your money on, somebody gonna try you. So miss me with that talk, bro. Dudes out here straight food gaga, bro. Dudes is soft, man. I don't stand with 100 dudes, man, just to say I'm hard. And the only time I get hard is when I'm defending my family, when I'm protecting myself. I'm not coming to be confrontational, but if you move on me in a violent way, it will be handled accordingly. But I'm not promoting none of that. I'm not telling you nothing that I have. I ain't saying I got 100 choppers. I ain't got 100 goons. I'm a regular civilian living my life, doing the things I need to do to elevate myself for my family, my community, my loved ones, huh? You want to talk that real talk? Let's talk real, bruh. And I ain't said one cuss word yet because I'm not that emotional, huh? Like, how the hell you 40, 50 plus, and soon as somebody say something you don't like, you gotta say F this and N word, N word, N word, mother F, mother F. Psh, man, miss me, bruh. You showing me right now you weak. You can't even articulate yourself well enough unless you gotta disrespect somebody with some low frequency words. What are you really about? That's somebody you do in high school, bro. You know when you was in high school, some folks just try to say cuss words, or elementary school, whatever, grade school. You try to say the most wildest words just because you can. You know what I mean? Just because you can. You know what I mean? So that's what we doing, 40 plus? Dude, just fool gaga, bro. What are your standards? Oh, my bad, you don't have none. Do you feel to what you really about, huh? Oh, yeah, you can share this. You know what I mean? If you feeling what I'm kicking, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You can share it. It's cool. My name is Sean B. Stoller, if you didn't know. Dudes is straight soft, man. And that's another thing. You know, a lot of these dudes say they real men, right? Just watch how they talk. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what, right? When you go to the bank, you're trying to get a loan, right? Do you get all emotional when they tell you your loan been denied? You know what I'm saying? You flip a chair over, you flip a desk over. You know what I mean? Because they say, you know what? Check this out, bro. Your credit looking good, but your income is not great enough. So we're gonna deny you on this loan you're trying to get. Is they gonna start saying N word all day? No. So why the hell you get in front of another man and you feel like you need to do that? Huh? I don't get that, man. You get in front of another man or a woman and you feel like you got to say the most craziest, and you know what I'm saying? The most degrading words just because you can. But when you try to go get a loan or you're denied for something or you don't get access to nothing, you just say, oh, yeah, thank you, sir. No problem. Better luck next time, right? Put on your big pants that day, right? Do you feel me? Just saying, man. Don't get mad at the messenger, man. Check yourself first. Do you feel me? You know? I don't get it, man. And that's another reason why I don't do a whole bunch of cussing on my channel. You know why? It's not just because of YouTube. It's because I don't use that in my everyday life. I don't care how many dudes around me. I don't have to cuss or say a whole bunch of low frequency words to feel like I'm cool. For what, bruh? Who I'm trying to impress? A whole bunch of dudes? Man, I'm into women, bro. I'm not into dudes. You feel me? I'll work with you. We can kick it and hang out. But at some point in time, I'm finna go home and lay up under a beautiful woman. You understand me? I ain't trying to kick it with a dude all day, all night, unless we handling business. Outside of that, we gonna kick it how we kick it, and I'm gone. You feel me? It start getting 2, 3 in the morning. Hey man, I gotta dip up out of here. You feel me? I need to get to this beautiful lady at the house. That's who I am, man. And I stand on that, man. And if you see me around a group of people, if it ain't family, it gotta be women for me, man. Cause I feel more comfortable next to any woman. You understand me? I don't know what you heard, bruh. but not me, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel more comfortable when I'm with a woman. You know what I'm saying? With my guys, yeah, of course, we gonna kick it. I have no problem with that. But at the end of the day, or at some point of time, I gotta dip, bruh. You understand me? We get to the wee hours in the morning. Hey, man, I ain't trying to hang with you, dude. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me, though. I can't speak on everybody else. I'm just giving you my experiences, huh? And through all these different conversations I be watching on YouTube, different people channels, I scope a little bit. I be in these YouTube streets, I ain't gonna lie. I don't hear nobody talk about that. But they'll tell you, well, everything a woman ain't doing right, right? They tell you, "Oh, a woman ain't doing this, and this is today's women." Okay, yeah, but at the end of the day, what are you laying up under, bruh? Or on top of, or maybe you don't. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's a new world, so be who you want to be, baby. Do you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Don't shoot the messenger, man. Did you get the message? Did you get the message, man? That's the question. Don't get mad at me, man. Because I tell you, I like being a mother of a beautiful woman. You understand me? Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't play Xbox and PlayStation all night with a whole bunch of dudes, man. You know what I mean? I can't be on no panel for 10 hours, man. I'll give you 3, 4, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, I gotta go. You feel me? We can shoot dice, we can play dominoes, but at some point in time, I gotta go, man. You know what I'm saying? And to my ladies out there, really pay attention to what these dudes are saying to you. You know what I'm saying? And like they always say, that when a person show you who they truly are, accept that and make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Make that decision on if you want to deal with that or not, because there's a whole lot of straightening that need to be involved with some of these individuals out here, man. And they only gonna get that unless women start to really put their foot down on what they truly want, you know. Especially if a man is into a woman, you know what I'm saying? At least the type of woman I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? But and I'm not here to knock no individual. Whatever your preference is, hey, do you. This is a new world, man. But I'm just giving you my experiences and my personal opinion on things, huh? It's like, come on, man. I really be thinking like this. If I'm around a dude or a group of individuals and all they got to do is talk negative about a woman, I start looking at them side eye. You feel me? Because yeah, we're gonna have a disagreement. We're gonna talk about it, but at some point in time, we gotta get to the nit and gritty of the situation. At least get an understanding of it. I'm not gonna be talking bad on a woman all day and all night. That ain't gonna be me. Now, if we could talk about a solution to a situation, absolutely. But I'm not here to put nobody down just because. And I don't need a whole bunch of people around me to influence me to act or feel a certain way. I feel how I feel. I said what I said. What? You know? So it's like, I don't get it, man. And you wonder why. You know what I'm saying? Some of these young guys out here, you wonder why they act the way they act. They say what they say. When you got these so-called OG dudes out here talking reckless about the women who had them. You know what I'm saying? They're just talking reckless because it's a group of them, so they feel like they got some type of power now. You know what I mean? When it's 10 of y'all, of course somebody gonna feel like they gangster, right? But when you by yourself, huh? When you looking in that mirror, huh? What do you see? You know what I mean? Only you can answer that, you know? So it's like you need to have some type of understanding out here, man. And that's what I bring to you from my experiences. Not about what somebody else said, not about somebody else's lifestyle. And that's another thing too. If I'm around a dude and all he can tell me about what his partner then did, what his partner about, I start looking at that dude kind of side eye because you got all this conversation about the next man. What the hell you doing in your life, bro? Don't tell me what kind of Lambo your partner got. What the hell you driving? Huh? Don't tell me how, oh yeah, my man getting money, my partner getting money. Okay, that's cool. Then what the hell I'm talking to you for? When you supposed to be a grown man, but all you telling me about is what the next man got and how the next man is riding. I need to holler at him. I'm trying to talk about business. What the hell I'm talking to you for? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get that, man. You know what I'm saying? I need to talk. What they say? I need to talk to your boss then, man. Because obviously you not one about your life. You know what I'm saying? You not about that. You know? It's like I don't get it at all, man. But through my experiences, I can say this. And like I said, I'm in my 40s, right? One thing I can tell you about myself is that I definitely made a lot of mistakes, definitely in my younger years. I'm not going to deny that or make it look all pretty. None of that. I'm far from that. If you go back and watch any of my videos, I definitely tell you what I did wrong first before I talk about anybody else, right? But as started to become into a grown man, as I became to a grown man, one thing I can tell you from my experience is that you have to have an understanding of yourself first, to at least to the best of your ability, to where you know what you want. You got to have a standard for yourself because, like I've been saying this for a while. No matter if you're using a cell phone, you on the internet, you have cable service, Wi-Fi service. Everything you do in life has a terms and conditions. So why you don't have that in your own life? Why you don't have a terms and conditions about people around you? Huh? I don't need 1,000 yes men's around me. I don't need 1,000 goons around me to feel safe. Because at some point in time, them goons gonna start eating you, bruh. Because they only around you because of what you do for them. So when you can't do something for somebody and they only around you because of that, you really don't have no protection. So that's why I say you need to have an understanding of yourself first, because once you start to figure out what you like and dislike, you can start to weed out people in your life that's not beneficial for you. That's not you worth having around you. Because some of these dudes ain't real, man. Was anybody telling me how many dudes, how real they are, how many street dudes they know? Okay, tell me about your neighborhood then. Tell me how good your neighborhood is, because you got 100 choppers and 100 goons. Tell me how well your neighborhood is. You should, if you got that many dudes, you basically got a small military. So you should be able to run your neighborhood. Should nobody be doing nothing that you don't want being done to your people in your community, right? That's what you telling me, right? Right. Man, you dudes is soft, bro. You got 100 goons because you scared, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared, man. Okay, I like that. Okay, chosen one. What to say? What's a good family appreciates your content every okay video I listen to. Okay, thank you. Hey, I appreciate you, chosen one. Thank you, man. I hope you subscribe to the channel too, man. Thank you. Okay, okay. From Kansas City, living in the Bay Area now. Okay, salute. Appreciate that. Well, like I said, I'm in the Richmond area, Richmond, California, man. But I'm born and raised through the whole, pretty much the whole Bay Area, from Oakland to Sac. I pretty much lived in all those places at some point in time. But yeah, appreciate you, man. Thank you. You know, but as a grown man, you got to understand that. And I will say this though, right? It's not a problem for you going out there having fun in your life. It's not a problem, you going out doing whatever you do. But just remember that there's always a reaction to your action. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, if you out there doing illegal activity, that means it's somebody that's going to be coming after you illegal, well, going after you in a way of either trying to take it from you or trying to take you to jail, huh? Or to kill you. So you got to ask yourself, when you out there in the world, right? What is your standard? What do you believe in? Because I don't care how many people you know, I don't care how many, what I'm saying, blocks that know you. At some point in time, it's still going to come back to you. And I'm not here really to put down gangs. I'm not really doing that. But I will say this though, because in LA, I'm in the Bay Area and LA is real out there. I'm not gonna act like, LA ain't real about that gang mentality. That's a real thing. And I'm pretty sure in other states it is too. But the overall my opinion about it is this: just because you got a whole bunch of partners, right? You got a whole bunch of people that's around you. Everybody is not keeping it real with you. Not everybody is really going to be there for you when you got to go to the penitentiary. You looking at 10, 20, 30 years. One of them dudes is going to be laying up with your baby mama, right? You know what I'm saying? Got your kids calling them daddy, but that's supposed to be your partner though. That's supposed to be your gang, huh? So don't tell me you keeping it real, because who are you keeping it real to? What is you really standing on? Because I mean, you can look at history. You can look at the most hardest criminal, the most hardest gangbanger. When you look at their life story, for the most part, you look at their life story, they'll tell you, man, I was a stand up this, I was a stand up that, right? But what did the community do for them? Or better yet, what did the community do for they loved ones when they went to jail or when they passed away, when they died? Was that gang that loyal to that individual family? I'll wait. These dudes is really soft, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all dudes, a lot of these dudes out here is dipped in sucker sauce, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really about that. You only about that because it's a group of y'all. But when y'all by yourself, right? You ain't got that conversation. You ain't got that energy in you like that, huh? Only a couple of real individuals gonna be about that real life, and they end up going to be doing what? Life. Do you feel? You know? So beware of those individuals, man. So-called men, huh? Right. You a man, right? Is your house straight, huh? Is your house taken care of since you so much of a man, huh? Is your house taken care of? Your family is taken care of, huh? I doubt it. Cause you too much out here with 100 goons, man. You out here trying to look good for a whole bunch of dudes. So you ain't taking care of yours. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, man. I do not get it. Because if you not stand up when you by yourself, if you only a stand up individual when it's a group of y'all, and you can't have that same energy when you by yourself, you're not a man to me. You still a little boy, man. Wearing grown man pants. That's what that is. Take them off, man. You ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? If you're not comfortable being in uncomfortable situations, you need to check your own sauce, man. Because right now you might be dipped in sucker sauce, man. Do you feel like don't make no sense, man. You know? So I appreciate anybody watching my channel too, man. I know it's a lot of YouTubers, a lot of podcasters, but you here watching me. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I know I'm not the only one speaking this message, but it's important for me to continue giving you this message because I was once that individual too. You know what I mean? Trying to figure things out. But one thing I don't appreciate is when you start getting in your 30s and you get in your 40s, some of these dudes is in their 50s still talking and having a conversation like they little teenagers, man. That ain't cute no more, man. You know what I mean? That don't make you look good, man. When you tapping 50 and you still talking like you 22, bro. That mean you have no growth. That's sad. You know what I'm saying? Have no growth in your life. You done made it this far for you to be so far behind. I know your teacher in high school probably told you that. You know what I mean? Your elementary teacher probably told your mama, yeah, he needs some extra care. You know what I mean? You need to have some, after school classes and a tutor. Okay, he need to be in this special class because he dipped in sucker sauce. Do you feel? You know what I'm saying? He dipped in sucker sauce. You know what I mean? Laced with, what I'm saying, weak juice. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. He dipped in sucker sauce, dipped in weak juice. Do you feel me? Y'all can have that. That's a freebie, man. You know what I mean? Dipped in sucker sauce. I mean, laced with weak juice, huh? Tell you, man. Gotta be careful out there because these dudes is lurking, man. These dudes is lurking. They be the main ones that tell you, man, I'm the realest, man. I'm the realest, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody get out of line, man, I got 100 choppers, 100 goons. I just look at them like this, like, really? Like, hey, bro, be like, hey, bro, we about to wrap this up. I gotta go, man. You know what I mean? This dude talking about he got 100 choppers and 100 goons, man. Man, you on the internet talking like that. I gotta get away from you. I'm gone, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on now. You know? I don't get it, man. So if you're new to my channel, please go back and watch a lot of my videos. You know, uh, I normally do my videos late at night, but I'm trying to do some early in the day. But I'll be so busy. I work a regular job and it's so demanding. But this is my passion. I love coming on here, dropping these videos, and trying to lace you with some good game from my experiences. And I will be dropping probably early in the morning tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's like my third video in like what, probably a day and a half. So I'm rocking, man. I'm really trying to give y'all a lot of content because I feel like it's a lot of weak sauce out there. So it's important for me to continue giving you good game and bringing you some type of, motivation from my experiences and my opinions. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you. If you're new, please subscribe, like, share. You can leave a comment. It's cool. You can also, I'm Sean B. Stoll on IG as well, so you can follow me there. So I appreciate anyone who watched me for any length of time. You know what I mean? So I'm about to tap out, so I appreciate y'all. you know? And remember this, regardless what you're going through, regardless of your situation, just know that you not that situation. I don't care where you grew up at. I don't care who's running the neighborhood. Just because you grew up in a certain environment doesn't make you that environment, and that doesn't mean it has to stay that way. But you have to believe it first. You got to believe. Excuse me. You got to believe in yourself first. You have to believe that you are bigger than whatever your situation is, and you got to stand on your beliefs and make sure you ride that out to the end, man. Because these suckers out here who call themselves grown men, they ain't gonna show you the real rope. They just gonna show you enough for them to win, for you to hang for you to hang yourself and for them to win. Do you feel? I am Sean B. Stoller. Until next time, peace.